Now and then I feel lights fading softly all over me, and I remember last year when I was alone in my bed with all these thoughts in my head and living silently inside. It's so late in the night, my mind is drifting away. Then I dream about times I wished for a new, happier day. If a hand could reach out right now and save my life somehow, I'll face the sun again as soon as this dreary night ends.
Cause I can't do shit right, I can't learn my lesson. I can't do shit right, take antidepressants. Illness and welfare on my adolescence. My friends probably hate me, can't answer a message. Filled with anxiety, always behind me. Feeling inadequate, always be striving me. Not a role model, that's not what I strive to be. Can't go outside, I'm afraid they'd be flying at me. Paranoid about my privacy, yeah. And they always asking questions about my face, can't relate. Fucking caught my own reflection from a mini the other day. Paranoid about my privacy, yeah. And they always asking questions about my face, can't relate. Fucking caught my own reflection from a mini the other day. Got a lot of bad shit that I'm taking to my grave. Got a fucking date with death on house arrest till trial days. So I grab the red wine on rainy days and then I blow it. Cause I'll age another fucking dozen days before I know it. Yeah, I spend it while inside, waste my time while I'm scrolling. But I love when it rains, cause I'm agoraphobic.
One a.m., eyes closed, I'm slowly falling to the music and the atmosphere. Now and then.
Hello. Not gonna lie, my game might be a little bit scuffed. I had it open before I started my stream, and then this game is weird because there's like a little window before you get into the actual game, and I had to close it out because I was listening on my speakers, and then whenever I went to go stream, I put on my headphones and the sound was still coming out of my speakers. But I think it's fixed, but it might be a little scuffed whenever I switch to that scene. But hello, how are you doing today, Doc? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being early. Let's see. Today was a very exciting day at work. It was a little travel presentation day for me. So whenever that happens, I for my job, I don't know how often they'll be. They'll be once a month. I think I have like a travel day where I have to give out presentations. Right now I'm still in training, so I'm not giving the presentations, I'm just going to them. And I'm going to them a lot more frequently because I'm going to the ones that aren't just designated mine. I'm going to all of them. But whenever it's my own thing, I'll go like once a month. But it's kind of fun because I get to go all over the state. That's just like my day. I drive out for like, today was a 2-hour drive, so I drove out 2 hours. We gave like a presentation for like an hour. This one there wasn't a lot of people, so the presentation went by very quick, so we were done in like 30 minutes, and then we drove back 2 hours, and so most of my day was on the road, and it was kind of fun, kind of slay. I got some Noodles and Company today, which was very good. I've never had it before, but my supervisor took me out. Hello, welcome in, Fast. Oh my goodness, the salsa counter is working again. Yes. But I've never had Noodles and Company before, and it was really good. I got some mac and cheese, some buffalo chicken mac and cheese with some ranch on it, and it was really good. And I was mostly excited because they had like the cool soda fountain machine where it has all the different flavors, you know. So overall, I would rank my day pretty good. I hope y'all are having a good day as well. But that's about it. I also wanted to give you guys an update and a little apology because ever since I've hit affiliate, I have not been getting notifications of followers, and I still think it's broken. I don't know how to fix it. It's something with my Stream Elements. Stream Elements and Twitch do not match up on like my follower list, and I don't understand because Stream Elements, all my other alerts are working, and it like gives you a breakdown of everything, like the activity feed. Like, I don't know how to describe it for people who aren't streamers, but in Twitch you have like a little activity feed, and in Stream Elements you also have a little activity feed, and it tells you like, you know, who rated you, who like tipped you, who subscribed, and everything lines up except for followers for some reason. Twitch will say like, oh, these people followed, but Stream Elements hasn't showed a single follower since I got affiliate, and none of my follower alerts have been working. So I would like to personally apologize to anyone who I did not thank whenever they followed me, because for some reason I'm not getting an alert for it. So I need to look more into that. I was trying really hard to fix it today, but I don't know how to fix it. I might have to switch something so that way I'm not using Stream Elements. I don't know why, but ever since I hit affiliate, it broke. So if anyone knows why that's happening, please hit me up. I don't know why that's happening. But those are all my updates. I hope y'all are doing well. We're gonna get into some dating of dads. Okay, yeah, sorry it's broken. Like I said, I had to... Oh, wait, there we go. Oh, no, we got it. It's all good and dandy. It's happening because skill issue. Doc, you can't just say that. I swear it's not a skill issue. Okay, you guys hear the sound pretty well? Looks like it's green. I had to turn it down for myself, but I don't know. I've been messing with my volumes quite a lot, trying to figure out these issues, but let's go ahead and play. Little recap. What even happened last time? We basically just met all the dads last time. I think I really like Craig, our ex-roommate. I love a good roommates to lovers arc, so I think he's my #1 dad pick right now. All the other ones I'm not really too sure about. I did really like Matt at first, but the more... I might have to talk to him more. I don't know. We did sleep with this guy. What was his name? Robert. He's like a drunk. Brian's a good pick too. I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. I don't really know who I want to date yet. Dad tip number 29. Medicine is not always the best medicine. Interesting. Wait, did I click new game? Yeah, this is the start of the game. Hold on. What did I do? Hold on. Wait. Escape. I don't... Hold on. Wait, guys. Wait. This is... Hold on. This is scuffed. Let me just close out real quick. Why did I hit new game? I'm at continue. This is a great start to stream. Guys, why am I so bad at this? Okay, play, play, play. Okay, now we're cooking. Continue. Oh my goodness. So we're on the cookout, not the part 1. Patrick, yes, I love the starting music. Dream. Very good. Okay, I thought for a second that I clicked on the same thing. I was like, wait, Snoring, this is the start of the game. Okay, no, we're good, we're good. Hold on, I do need to adjust my sound just a little bit. I can and I will, Doc, you're my mod. You're not supposed to bully me. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never let me have 5 minutes more, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, are you excited for the cookout today? The cookout with all the dads? Who have you met so far, Mick? I've met all of them, I think. The one with the goth dad, I don't know his name. I don't think it introduced his name. We just like met very briefly at the end of last game. But I think everyone else we have met. We did hook up with Robert at the bar. So that was a thing. And then we had to do the walk of shame back home, and Amanda was a little bit mad at us. I'm shaving your head in like 30 minutes. We will be twins. Okay. I like my hair though. My hair looks nice. Amanda can deal. Yeah, I don't think I like Robert. I'm not gonna go for him. I just, you know, he wanted to hook up and I couldn't say no, you know. I think right now, I think Craig is in the lead for my pick for daddy. I also really liked Matt, but those are my top 2 probably. Patrick, who did you go for whenever you played this game? If there's food, I'm excited. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Yeah, those are bad. Which means there are more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I've met everyone. I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? Real. It's always so awkward. Like, if you don't know the host of the party and if you're the first one there. Not like if you don't know the host, but like if you're not super close with the host and you're the first one there and nobody else is there and you're kind of just like, so what now? You don't want to show up early because the host is never done like setting up. And if you're not like besties, it's kind of awkward for them to be like scrambling and you be like, well, what can I do to help? And they're like, oh, like, don't do anything. It's fine. You know, just relax. I hate that. Never show up unless, or not never show up, but never show up early unless it's like someone you're really close with. You gotta be like at least 10 minutes late. But if not, definitely more. His third date is really good. Robert? All of them? Hey, yo. I don't know. I kind of want to find my soulmate, be loyal. Probably not, though. I'll probably date all of them. We'll see. You know what? We're going early just because he said that. No! I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. Oh god, Joseph. I am not a fan of Joseph. I don't like him and his evil children. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs waft through the air. Small children run through the sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. Obligatory, did you know that this game was made in a house at Game Grumps? I did. I actually did hear that. Surprisingly, who would have known? Welcome in, Rowan. How's your day going? I have to check my Steam achievements to see who I went with first. Okay, so you played multiple times then. Yeah, this is my first time. I don't know which dad I want to go with, but I set our veggie plate down to a table next to other 2 veggie plates. Huh. Everyone's bringing veggie. Nobody wants meat at this barbecue. There's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome. I'm so glad you 2 are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Oh god, not his kids. His kids are demonic. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. They stare creepily and say nothing. Why are his kids so demonic? I hate this guy. And then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Oh wait, where is Krish? Maybe we put him in his crib. Why are they all like CH? Oh god. Wait, who said last stream that this lady was the Joseph's wife? They were like, I'm calling it now. 'Cause you were dead on. This is awkward. This is very, very awkward. I am simply a Game Grumps propagandist. Amazing, amazing. Doing amazing work. I'm very proud of you. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar from the other night. What is she doing here? That's Joseph's wife. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheeks and she smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart. Did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Thanks so much for the lurk! Working on my game. Oh my goodness, so exciting! Have a great, great time. And again, thank you for lurking. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Mike and his daughter Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass full of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Ah, nice to meet you, Mary. For the first time. Oh god. Charmed, well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes a lot of energy to not run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you 2 enjoy the barbecue. All of the guys are really excited to meet you. Oh, I've met them all. Trust me, I have met them all. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Ooh, I fucking love deviled eggs. I don't know how you guys feel about deviled eggs, but they're like a delicacy at my family. We have them for Thanksgiving and we go crazy for deviled eggs. Like my mom will make like 3 cartons of deviled eggs and they're just absolutely obliterated by the end of it. I love eggs. Yeah, I love eggs in all form, but deviled eggs just like, I guess because I only get them during the holiday season, they have like a special place in my heart. I'm like, oh, deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Oh my goodness, Amanda, you gotta eat some regular food. You can't just have all desserts. Hello, Doc. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you gonna party with when I go off to school? Real. We got a party hardy. But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. They're gonna make me talk about the weather. Go do it. Make a friend. How could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Man, I love Amanda. She's such a mood. Amanda shoves me to the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party, and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Is that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? It is, Matt. Oh dang, Robert's here. Awkward. Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Brian! I like him, but I'm so mad that we didn't win our little battle with him. Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit at Dead Goth and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second. All of these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I better investigate. Ooh, okay. So we could talk to Robert and Brian. I think that's gonna be a no. I kind of don't want to go talk to Robert after what happened. Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Or Joseph and Damien. I guess Damien's the goth one. I want to talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig because I like Matt and Craig the best. I think my order goes Craig, Matt, and then Brian. I don't know that much about Damien though, but we're gonna go for Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Oh. Oh, geez, this is intimidating. 3 of them together. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, oh my goodness, I don't remember the voices. I need them to like make their little sounds in my ear so that way I can mimic it. Mimic what I gave them last time. But I for real don't really remember. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare it to art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they are a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of the time and place, and try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to the postmodernism of America. You're completely disregarding the context in which the work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seem busy to be talking, so busy talking that they didn't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Talk to Craig. He's the real reason why I came over here. The one in the middle looks like Akshan from League. The one in the middle is like the one that I really like. That's Matt. I like him and Craig the best, I think. But I think he looks very nice. He's the barista. He's very into like bands, music, and he yaps a lot. So I like that. I like a good yapper. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems to be a little more attentive to my existence. How'd resistance training go the other day? Great, Little River here is a great cheerleader. Aren't you, tiny bro? Craig grabs River's arms and waves them around. Oh, that's so cute. I think Craig does get bonus points because he always has a baby. And look at how cute and sweet little River's face is. You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry for pooping on you. Oh my god. She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are. But it's so worth it. Craig grabs River's arms again and waves them around. Aw. Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How you settling in, bro? The new place is perfect. It's really cozy and the neighborhood is beautiful. And there's so many great, amazing dads around here. I'm just so glad that we moved here. And I'm even more glad that we're right next to my old best friend. Real. Look at him. He's so cute. Craig gives me a playful punch on the shoulder. Ow. I remember that hurting less in the past. Sorry. I've been doing push-ups and stuff. Mike, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everyone's been super friendly. Oh. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard where Amanda, Daisy, and the other young girl are playing. They're sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking at the weeds and weaving them together into little flower crowns. Aw, that's so cute! It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. Oh, cute! What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you would look cute in it. Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Oh, look at him! Oh my goodness, wait, I think Matt's my new favorite now. The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope. But you're slightly less cool than you were before you put it on. Haha. Hey Mike, this is my daughter. Hello! I'm Carmenista? I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at reading names. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. It does seem like Amanda and Daisy get along very well, like even at the park. I mean, I guess they were kind of just staring at each other while we were bragging on them, but I feel like they have a good bond, which I guess also gives bonus points to Brian. I'm just saying everyone's getting points up. Like everyone, I want to date all the dads. I like them all so much. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, do you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop? And my college friend? And, your teacher? Oh. Yeah, I don't think I want to date Mr. Vega because look at how uncomfortable she is by this. She's like, what the? Mr. Vega? Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors. Oh. Yep. I don't know how to mimic his voice. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper? Haha, great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger gun move from me. I am very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go? Whoa! Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide. Ernest! Ernest Hemingway, Vega! Are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Ooh, he's got a bad boy. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into the gutter. What the? How disrespectful. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Damn, we don't even get to meet Ernest. Hugo marches over to Ernest, and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig, the two dreamiest daddies I have ever seen. Kids, right? Man, I do not envy Hugo. Last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sprinkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. What the? Yeah, I don't think I like Mr. Vega. I don't want to deal with a troublesome child. I don't know how old his kid is. I'm assuming like later teens if he's smoking, but I don't want to put up with that. I guess I have a later teen too, but Amanda's well behaved. Not like no Ernest. And the barbecue we had before that, he burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half my yard too. Wow. Oh wow, look at him. He is such an angsty teen. What the? Interesting. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind. Hey everybody, sorry about that, Mike. This is my son, Ernest. Hello! Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Nothing. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter? Ernest. Okay, I'm in the 8th grade. Are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah. Good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch. Ernest. Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts his earbuds and storms off, standing in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. Yeah, I don't want to be a puppy to Ernest. No. I'll be a daddy to some of the nicer kids, please and thank you. He seems nice. Sure. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry, he's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad and I have to be the authoritarian dad. Goodness. And he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher that's also as authoritarian as you, I can get it. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? Oh, guys, don't you worry. I'm a cool dad, okay? Everyone last stream was saying that I was a great father. I think I'm like literally the coolest father to have ever walked this earth. Like, I have blessed your presence with coolness. I will teach you guys how to be a cool dad. This is now Cool Dads 101. What? I'm cool as a cucumber. That's what I'm saying, Mike. See, that right there. You can't say that. My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads? I don't know. Hey, I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we have become the machine we were once raged against and accept our fate unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment that they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. Oh my goodness, I don't know why I'm having so much of a hard time. Last stream was not this hard for me to read. Let me take a couple very good sips. All right, really locking in. I can't fill out the reading now.
Nice.
I yell across the yard to my daughter. Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point.
Oh.
As much as we want, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can all make the best of friends with our kids, but it just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Good parents have to make sure that our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. I bet it would be nice to have it both ways. Hearing the guys talk about this makes me think about my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? Don't let us eat up your time, Mike. Go meet some other people around the neighborhood. Aw, man. Okay. Who are you guys feeling? Are you feeling more a Robert Bryan type vibe or a Joseph Damien type vibe? I think ideally I would like Bryan and Damien to be together. I don't know who I like better between the two. Probably Bryan. I don't know. I really like Damien's aesthetic, but I don't know that much about him other than like he was kind of bullying the retail worker. And we don't stand for that, so I think we're gonna talk to Robert and Bryan. I walk over to Robert and Bryan, who are chatting over drinks, determined not to be weird about what happened that night. I hope Robert feels the same. Hey, guys. Aha, Mike, how the heck are ya? Settling into the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Gotta get the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing the same with my living room work as well. I feel like I need to go a little bit lower with him. I'm trying to be like... Again, trying to match their voices, but they kind of all just sound the same, unfortunately. Finally got the 50 in there. I don't think his voice is quite as low as I don't want to give him like a bro voice, and I'm giving Craig the bro voice. I'm too invested in the voices right now, I'm sorry. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Mike, have you met Robert yet? And then Robert has a very deep scruffly voice, but I just can't do them justice. Yes, I believe we met briefly. Hey. Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Oh my goodness, still drinking? I guess if you never stop drinking, you could never be hungover, right, chat? That's the key to alcoholism, just never stop. Then you'll never reap the effects. Robert robotically extends a hand. I shake it as he stares unblinkingly into my eyes. Oh god, what does it mean? How's it going? It's good. Robert focuses on the whiskey he's holding, taking a long sip. Great! Look at my friends becoming friends. Us dads gotta stick together, you know? Us dads? Robert has a kid? Oh god, I didn't even think about that. That is a dad game and I forgot. He probably does have a kid. Oh, I didn't know you had kids. Robert continues to stare at me. Jesus, does this guy ever blink? Yeah, he just did. Yup. Cool. That's cool. We stand incredibly uncomfortable silence for several moments until we gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the trunk's locked the doors. Daisy and Amanda run up to us. Thank God. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Oh, then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll have to get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts. But however will we survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? Oh, hell no. She said, I'm prepared to do anything to survive. She's gonna eat her bestie. I don't know. I don't think I could personally ever eat somebody, even like, you know, obviously for like a survival scenario. Definitely not in like a non-survival scenario, but like even if I was like starving to death, I don't think I could look over at somebody and be like, oh, gotta do what I gotta do, you know? I feel like that would be really hard to do. I'd rather die, I think, than eat somebody else. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although, I'm not sure if I have the materials required to properly cook you. Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah! Amanda and I love that show. It's the best. Especially that episode where Colum finds hides Flint's keys, and Flint retaliates by breaking the ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit back after him? Yeah, such a quality reality television show. Okay. I know I keep saying that the dads just keep on getting better, but maybe Brian is the dad for us. We have a lot in common, and like our daughters get along, and that's very nice. All right, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're going to make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving out here in the harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over there. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay. But not an actual fire. Nah, we wanna blow things up. Start a fire. Start a revolution. Because we're playing pretend? Yeah. Now you're getting it. Amanda and Daisy run off. What a cute couple of kids. I turn my attention back to the conversation. But wait. Where did Robert go? I don't care about Robert. He can leave. I skim the party and finally find him in the corner talking to Mary. Does he not want to talk? Man, I have never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I snap out of it. Robert induced my haze. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teacher says that she spends every recess in the library. I think that the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. Nah, it's fine. You gotta brag a little bit about your kids. I think he's fine. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time that we took her to a restaurant. Oh, that's so cute. And she bit people too. Okay, that's not cute. Oh, kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required by law. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. No! Okay. Let's talk to the other two dads. I spot Joseph talking with the guy from Dead Gotham Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. Oh. So, I'm curious. Can you walk me through why you had your house painted all black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. Ah, an interior designist, I see. Gee, I'm late to Dream Daddy. Oh, it's okay. Nothing's really happened. Where's Craig? We did already talk to Craig. This is the last two of the group. But nothing's really happened. Craig was kind of sweet. Matt and Hugo were like kind of talking like an intellectual conversation, and Craig obviously didn't understand because I think Craig is a little bit of a himbo, you know? And he like leaned into me and he was like, we had a little one-on-one conversation and it was quite cute. Wait, guys. Damien has his fingernails painted. I quite like that. I really like guys who paint their fingernails. So that's a plus up for Damien. Again, I haven't said anything bad. All these dads are just getting plus points. But, well, actually, no, I guess I said Hugo, his kid is kind of a lot. So, yeah. I don't know. It's definitely an interesting choice.
How delightful.
How delightful. Thank you. I'm very proud of my Adobe. Oh. Mike, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. I like it. I like whenever people are like unique and own it. Like, I hate how everything today looks all the same. I really miss like a lot of bright colors and individuality. Obviously, he's not like bright colors, but he's still unique in that everyone else has like just a normal looking house and he has the all black house with like red interior. I just like whenever people are unique to themselves. So I like that. I think Joseph shouldn't judge him. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. No, thank you. Or wait, Damien did that. Sorry, I was looking at Joseph. He looks like he was looking me up and down. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Oh, I think I saw you in Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. I don't think I can play this game because I'd be frustrated talking to anyone who isn't Craig. You really like Craig, huh? Interesting. I don't know. I like them all. I like them all except for Joseph. Joseph is a big no-no. But I like them, the rest of them. Damien's face turns bright red. Oh. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in such a ruse by a cooperation as Dead Gotham Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. Oh, okay, Damien. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Goth and Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over at Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood. Amanda definitely is not goth whatsoever.
What?
Hey, Amanda! Would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily to try to fall under any specific label, but I guess if I would have to choose, I would more describe myself as a twee hipster with some normcore leanings. What the? Bats are cool though. Hell yeah, bats are so cool. Bats are so cool. I knew I loved Amanda. I just knew it. Oh my goodness. Wait, this is the second game that I played in a row that had like a little bat cameo in it. Oh my goodness. I love Amanda so much. Ah, pity. Best daughter for real? Yeah, I'm so glad that she supports me and my bat culture. Are you enjoying the party so far? I keep on forgetting what voice I give Joseph. I'm so sorry. Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting it on. It's so nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as a goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe I've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch, at your service. Bloodmarch? What an interesting last name. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Hey, yo, what the? Is he trying to riz me up or riz up Amanda? Because she is a minor, sir. Don't be handing roses to my daughter, please. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, you do know how to treat a lady. Okay, Amanda. That's enough talking to this man. It's best you get out of here. Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Oh my god. Why? Hey. Won't you come play with us? Come play with us forever. Oh god, why are they so creepy? I don't like them. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. I don't know if it's a shtick. I think that they're just creepy twins for real. Kristen and Christy are slowly backing away. Where do you think that they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I, don't know. Mary takes a long sip of wine. I think I might have tapped over the VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? Oh my god. Mary, you ruined your kids. Also, why is she always drinking wine? She's a drunk. Her and Robert need to be together for real. She takes another sip of her wine. Where is Krish?
Give it a rest, buddy. Ugh.
Wasn't he with you? What bad parents! They don't know where their kid is. How old is this kid? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth.
Give it a rest, buddy.
I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and go find Krish? That would be great.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Actually, honestly, I'm going throuple with Mary and Craig. Mary and Craig? Why do you like Mary? What are her redeeming qualities? I need you to explain yourself, goat. We ride off into a convertible into the sunset. Game over. I can fix her. Well then, in that case, why don't you like Robert? I feel like Robert is more fixable. I don't know. I will say, in this game, I would much rather choose Mary over Joseph. I do not like this man. I don't know why, but I do not like him. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Oh god, I knew that was gonna be Damien's son. Dad, can we go now? Ah, Lucifen. Lucian. Oh my goodness. I was gonna call him Lucifer, and then I saw that it was Lucian, and I combined the two. Have I introduced you to Mike yet? Hey, it's that punk kid from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christiansen, may I have a veggie burger, sir?
Oh.
Coming right up, bud. Are you a vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous people as bloodlappers. Interesting. Dad. That's really interesting, Damien. I thought for real that they were vampires and would have loved the taste of flesh and blood. Mary and Joseph Christensen, yeah, and all their kids are all Chris names. Very. I don't like it. I don't know how to say that I don't like it without saying it, but I don't like it. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Joseph? Joseph has a tattoo? That's crazy. Whoa, is that a tattoo? That's what I'm thinking. Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Wanna see mine? Oh god, Damien did not like that. What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. Oh god. Oh yeah, I see it. He's got the 6s peeking out. My buddy gave me a stick and poke last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian. We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo, Joseph? Joseph, I don't think you want to know. I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I figured youth pastors pooped out of the womb with a Bible. Popped out, not pooped out. Popped out of the room with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. And without further ado, let's work on some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips the spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I have ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side, one after another. The dads take notice, and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Mike, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrill-leavable. Oh my god, that's a good one. Someone write that down. Ungrill-leavable. I'm gonna use that at my next cookout. Whipping out the dad jokes from Dream Daddy. I tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Okay, now that's too much. Too much dad jokes. No, too many dad jokes. Too many dad jokes. I liked the first one, but now you guys are going overboard. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Oh my goodness. Mustard, we keep talking about this? Can't we just appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake. Okay, now we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Oh god, please stop. Yeah, please stop. All the children at the party boo at the glorious display of puns in unison. Wait, do I get to make one? I didn't get to make one. Where's my option for a good barbecue pun? I'm a dad too. I want to make one. Thinking. I got nothing. They took all the good ones. We got the cheese, ketchup, mustard, tomato, I got nothing. I can't think of a pun. I'm not a dad. I'm not a true dad, guys. I'll never be a true dad. And that's the saddest thing about my life. Oh my god, Crypt, no! No! I am in a real pickle. Dang it, Crypt, I can't believe you would out-dad me like that. Alright guys, the food is ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Oh no, everyone's out-dadding me. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. It's kind of nice, isn't it? It feels like we're a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all of the kids. If she decides to get into babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Dad Book? What the hell? Yeah, it's a great social network to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, it's the simplest way to do it. Oh, I have a feeling I'll be reaching out a whole lot to you dads. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes way over my head sometimes. Guys, look at Mike. Does he look like social media would go over his head? Like, this is the most it guru dad I have ever seen. I feel like he would be teaching all the other dads. He'd be like, oh yeah, you gotta do this, this, and this. Like, the Mike that I created slays ass, and they're making him seem like an old fart who doesn't know how to do nothing. He doesn't even know what a GPS is. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita. Yeah. And the Weird Twins. I think they wanted her soul. Oh, I got an achievement. Welcome to the neighborhood. Successfully completed chapter 1. Oh, I guess I should have done this last time. I didn't realize that there were proper chapters to this game. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. That seemed like a whole lot of fun. You and Daisy seemed like you were having a way better time than I was. No, it was a good time. I enjoyed talking to all the dads. Because we were. Well, hey, if you met some other cool dads, you should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will. If I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Slay. Amanda and I arrive home to the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Real. What's your guys' favorite veggie on a veggie plate? I really, really love if they have them. Sugar snap peas. Those are my favorite. What other things do I usually go for? Obviously carrots are good. I don't eat cauliflower, like raw cauliflower on veggie plates. I'll eat pretty much everything else. If they have bell peppers, I always feel awkward because like sometimes they just have like the mini bell peppers and I feel like it's weird to take the entire thing. Like I like whenever bell peppers are sliced up, but I think sugar snap peas is my go-to veggie plate veggie if they have it, but usually they don't, so then I guess baby carrots. But sugar snap peas are so good. Any big plans for the evening?
Ah.
Actually, yeah. I'm gonna go out with some friends. Oh,
Hmm.
is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted and be home before midnight. Such a good dad. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you just wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that and never will do that. I feel like if I'm ever a parent, I will like wait and like just stare out at the window all night, and then I'll see my kid like pulling up, and then I'll go hide. Like I'll be embarrassed to have them know that I was waiting for them, but like I will be waiting for them. But I'll like run and go hide and like play it off, pretend like I'm doing something whenever they walk in, and they're like, "Oh, how's your night?" And I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I did this, this, this. Did not even think about you once." You know, try to play it off cool. Do you have plans tonight? My plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll have to find something to do. I'm gonna, see how long I can sleep for. Sleep is the best medicine. Kiddo, I'm tapped out. The sun hasn't even gone down yet. It looks pretty dark to me. The fuck? I still have sleep to catch up on from when you were a baby. Just let me be. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really hope that she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Champion. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. Oh, that sounds so good. I'd be able to cook like that. Although, I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although I think if I were actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil, like making baked Alaska all day instead of any real nutritional substance. Him and Amanda really like sweets. I've never had baked Alaska. I don't know exactly what it is. Like, I've definitely heard of it before. But I don't know what it is. Is that like the thing that you have to use like the torch on to bake it? Or is that something else? I don't know what a baked Alaska is. I've definitely heard of it before, and I know it's a dessert. But I don't know exactly what it is. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do with it. Yeah, it is the little thing that you use the torch on. Okay, I do know. Oh my goodness, ad started. I don't even realize. Okay. Hold on. I had a plan for ads and I didn't realize an ad was starting. My bad. Who's in here? Do we have any ad viewers right now? Rowan's in here, but he's lurking. Goat is in here, but he's also lurking, I think. Crip, do you know, is Goat actively watching? Is he gonna be mad if I continue just through the ad? Because we can pause. Mostly lurking. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just continue. We'll take a break. Next ad break. But I didn't want to get up or anything yet, so... what a professional. Baked Alaska is ice cream inside of a cake. Then there's meringue. Oh, dang, that sounds good. I genuinely thought that it was a fish. Silly. I'm mostly looking to finish the fic so I can post it tonight. Oh, that's so cute! I can't wait to read it! You've been working so hard. I can't believe it was like 3 streams that you were actually working on it. Thank you! I'm so excited to read it! I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also an episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. Just a lot of yelling. Oh, hell yeah. I love Hell's Kitchen. It is a lot of just Gordon Ramsay yelling, but I love yelling Gordon Ramsay. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen and wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure that she'll reply soon, unless she's driving home now. In which case, I hope that she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab some ice cream sandwiches. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. What is Amanda out there doing? Why is she not checking her phone? Okay, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. Yeah, no need to freak out, Dad. I'm sure that she is just fine. No need to do anything too extreme. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Champman's Meat Hell are not only... Oh my goodness, hold on, let me... Reading hard. Water. I still don't know that word. My anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it and with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Or who she was with? Why don't I do it? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why do I even know her friends' full names? Why don't I even know? Who is Emma P? Bro, like, if she's not answering your texts, maybe you could just, like, call her. Be like, hey, honey, I texted you. You didn't respond. Can you... Why aren't you responding to my text? You know, you don't have to freak out. Try calling her. I decided to send another text. No, call her. Amanda, please text me back and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, God. Thank God it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally! Finally she's back home. I'm glad that she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yep. But now that I know that she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops, I guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk into the other room. Oh, no, Missy. I said get home before midnight. And what time is it? I don't know, but I'm assuming it's well past midnight. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle names now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew, and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out, and I was about to call the cops. Yeah, the least you could have done is, like, text. Like, I would have been cool with it if you wanted to stay out later, but you just gotta let me know where you are, Amanda. Come on. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I have a right to be concerned. You're my only daughter. Well, I can't give you a play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18. You shouldn't even given me a curfew in the first place. Listen, you're 18, but you're still in high school living under my roof, okay, Missy? Until you're done with school, you gotta stick to your curfew. You probably got school tomorrow, don't ya? I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again. All right. I'm going to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing that she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was going to do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Aw, it's okay, Amanda. Just don't let it happen again. Well... I did freak out a little bit too much. I'm just gonna say I trust you to make good choices. I do trust Amanda. She's a good daughter. I also thought about it, and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I just gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. Team Salsa? Team Salsa! Hell yeah! Amanda gives me a hug. Aw, I'm doing such a good job at being a dad. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did. Hell yeah. How do you guys like to cook your eggs? I make like my eggs scrambled and I put all my toppings in it. It's kind of like an omelet, but a disassembled omelet. Like I scramble my eggs, but I put some like turkey in it and some cheese. And if I have any veggies on hand, then I'll put in like bell peppers and spinach, maybe even like tomatoes. Just depends on what I have on hand. But I like to put a bunch of stuff in with my eggs. Put lots and lots of cheese. I also like to, a lot of times I'll put like a scoop of cottage cheese in my eggs because it gives like a lot of extra protein and it's just very cheesy and good. So that's usually how I make them. I like mine fried or boiled. Ooh, and then marinated. Oh, I really like fried eggs too. That's probably my second preferred way of eating them. But I just really like eggs in general. It's so sad that they keep on getting more and more expensive. Because I used to not really eat eggs. And now, of course, I'm like an egg fiend. And they're so expensive now. Amanda scarfs down the eggs and the time it takes for me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book?
Aw.
It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? God, why am I so helpless? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a dad book profile on my own. Sure you can. We go through a lot in this house. No, I don't blame you. They're so good. And like, I don't know. Do you guys go to Costco at all? Because you can get like, you know, a lot of eggs from Costco. I sadly don't have one near me, nor a Costco membership. Sometimes I move off of my parents' Costco membership, but then I have to like take it all the way from their house, which is like 3 hours away from me, all the way back to my place. So it doesn't really work. But sometimes I get a couple of sweet deals from Costco. But I feel like you could get a good savings on eggs there. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which turns out it's a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Give me some likes and dislikes. Oh, I actually get to fill it out. Okay. I bake too. Oh, what do you like to bake? It's pretty far for us. Aw, that's sad. On a Friday night, you're most likely to... Okay. Definitely not polish and sort my coin collection. Netflix and grill, baby. Fall asleep watching the History Channel. Torment my children with bad dad puns. Sink into blissful oblivion. Sleep. On a Friday night, where's the option to hit the club? I guess if I were a dad. Okay, let me put my dad's shoes on. I am a father of an 18-year-old daughter. It's a Friday night. Amanda says, peace out. I'm gonna do my own thing and skididdly out of here. What am I gonna do? I'm probably gonna, I guess, Netflix and grill. I'll probably fall asleep watching the History Channel. I don't like history, though. I'll sink into blissful oblivion. If you had to take one thing with you to Desert Island, what would it be? Not a grill. The Lost Saker of Salt? No. Castaway on DVD. Okay, my boat, obviously. I don't need anything. Obviously my boat. Gotta have places to go. And, you know, I'm a real dad. I know how to drive a boat. I actually do have my boating license. I am legally allowed to drive a boat. Do I like to? I like driving the boat. I just don't like docking and undocking boats. I guess it's kind of the same thing with driving. Driving, I don't have a problem parking, but I don't know. I feel like docking and undocking's the hardest part. But if I could just be like on open waters, just driving the boat. I like driving boats, but I can't take it out by myself. Cake is my specialty, but I made a lot of different things. Bread, cookies, pies, and some more unusual things. Oh, that's so good. I don't do a whole lot of baking myself. One, I live by myself, so like if I bake something, I have like so much extra and I don't know what to do with it. And I have like such a sweet tooth that if I have baked goods around, I will be like munching on them all the time. So I don't do a whole lot of baking myself, but it sounds so good. I really, really like red velvet cake is my favorite. One of my favorite little treats to get whenever I do bake something, or like I like to bake brownies, but those are usually my two things that I like to bake. These are all such dad answers. I know, I don't like them. My dad's more slay than, well, not my dad, but Mike is more slay than this. What are your turn-ons? Wait, why is dad book asking about my turn-ons? Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, ooh. Street smarts, top-tier grillmanship, comfortable with crying. Definitely comfortable with crying. A man who is comfortable to cry? Hell yeah, sign me up. Mine's expired? Wait. Do your boat license expire? I thought once you had them, you just have them. Maybe I don't have a boating license anymore. I thought you'd, like, it was just a one and done type thing for the boating license. I'll have to look into that, because I know, long ago, like, people over the age of something, like my dad, he doesn't need to have a boating license, but I do, because it was like a certain cutoff date and you had to take a test, but once you take it, I think it doesn't expire. Heading to bed now. Oh, good night, dog. Let me tuck you, see if my tuck's actually working. There we go. Lots of wonderful, sweet, sweet dreams. Maybe they don't. Yeah, I don't think that they do. I could be very badly mistaken, but I really don't know. I also don't think you're very likely to get pulled over on a boat, so you're probably fine if you don't have one. You just can't, like, rent a boat or something. What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructions. Salty boat captain. A pro skater who is also an astronaut. A good father. The president of space. Okay, let me make my mind a little boy. What do I want to be whenever I grow up? Okay, little baby Mike. I think little baby Mike would want to be a salty boat captain. For real. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries. Ugh. Ugh. Where is the horror? I like horror movies. I like old comedies that haven't aged well. Or things that will make me cry, I guess. I do love a good cry. Yeah, whatever will make me cry. What's your ideal date? Oh my goodness, napping together? Puzzle, eating a healthy dinner? Ugh. Why would I want to eat healthy? Trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost. Wait, that's actually really cute. That seems like something that I would do on a first date. Arson? Hell yeah. Being emotionally vulnerable. I like the geocaching. Bald! Who made me bald? Horror is dad coded enough. It should be. Doc! Doc, we're twins! Don't mind the weird line on my head, okay. But we're twins! We're twins! Oh my god. Also, please don't mind that I don't have my wings anymore. They're attached to my hair, not my head, apparently. But I still got my ears. I look a little bit weird, bald, not gonna lie. I don't like the bald me. Why would you do this to me? Okay. But yeah, geocache together. I think that's actually a really, really cute date idea. What would you never leave home without? My sick vape? What the? Whose dad is out here vaping? My sensible cardigan. I guess a sensible cardigan? I spent a lot of time thinking about... Ooh, conspiracy theories. Yes, yes. Potential ends of the world. Lawnmower modifications now. We're going with conspiracy theories. Alright, I'm going just wanted to do that. Good night, lads. Good night, Doc. Let me tuck you in. Man, both the docs going to bed at the same time? That's crazy. I hope you guys both have wonderful, amazing doc dreams. Profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, it was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. Now he's getting it. I'm so excited. At work today, I got to bust out my undercover laptop, which for those who don't know, whenever I started my job a couple weeks ago, they were like, okay, this is your main work laptop. And then they pointed to this black laptop and they're like, this one's your undercover laptop. Whenever you go on social media and like, you know, look up people, like subjects on social medias and like open source data, you're gonna be using this laptop. So I was like so excited, and I got to set it up today, or they told me to, and I tried to do the first thing and I couldn't do it, and they're like, oh, well, we'll look into that. But very soon I had to come up with my undercover name and everything. Obviously I can't tell you guys what my undercover name is, but you know, I'm gonna have a whole nother online persona, so get ready, bitches. I just can't interact with anyone online, unfortunately, and with my online persona, I just have to be added, like, request to join groups and whatnot. But if anyone tries to DM me, I have to not do anything, which is not fun. I want to be able to interact with people undercover. But alas, I cannot. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Yeah! Fix up! Let's go! I can't wait to read it! Oh my goodness, not to derail stream. Oh my god, oh my god. Maybe whenever I do my next ad break, we can take a little peek-see. I probably won't be able to read all of it on stream, but we'll do a little peek-see at it maybe for the ad break. Also, secret laptop and undercover name work is wild. Yeah, I work as a criminal intelligence analyst. So I gather intelligence on criminals. And that's what I do for a living. It's crazy, I love it. But basically officers like request different information about people from me, and I go when I find it. So they might be like, oh, I need to know like this person's former employment, and I'm like blah 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 blah, and I pull up their list of employment, and I'm like, oh, last year they worked at this place, but 3 years ago they worked at this place. Or they'll be like, I need to know all the addresses that this person has ever lived at, and I'm like blah 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 blah. Okay, here's that list. It's really awesome. I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome.
Ooh. You've got dads! Oh my goodness, Amanda's here. Amanda's not a dad. Dad, Amanda? Hi, Mike. It's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day. Dad, Amanda. I'm delighted to see you've signed up for Dadbook. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. Can I write a message? Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on the Dadbook? Why, Mike, I never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for an amazing and talented and easy to buy things for daughter? Though, of course, I am flattered. You should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you didn't know... Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely managed to even get my degree. Wait, no. Wow. I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all of my vegetables. Oh my god. Totally holding on to this later. Wait, do you even remember what I majored in? I declined to comment. What would Mike have majored in? I feel like he's also artsy like his daughter, for sure. Some sort of art. Maybe like an interior design or something. Alright, who do we want to send our first message to? You know, funnily enough, I think if you swap Robert and Damien, this would probably be my order for how I'm feeling about the dads right now. I am really interested in Damien and Brian. I want to talk to both of them more. Brian might be above Matt at this point. But we'll go with Craig. I like Craig. Oh, wait, they have like little things. Okay, let's see. Let's read about them, see who we like. Craig, dad of 3, business entrepreneur, and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but somebody's gotta do it. Okay, okay. On a Friday night, most likely to get one last good cardio session in. Okay, makes sense. If you had to take anything with you to a desert island, what would it be? A lot of energy bars. Interesting. I think I would go for like protein bars over energy bars, but I don't think I've ever had an energy bar, to be honest. But I guess you do need a lot of energy, but I just think protein's always a good thing to have. So I feel like a fitness enthusiast would have said protein over energy. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6-minute mile. Ooh. I don't think I can run a sub 6-minute mile. I'm sorry, Craig. Maybe we can train together and you can get me to that point though. What did you want to be when you grew up? A beer pong world champion. Hell yeah. What's your favorite movie genre? Buddy cop movies forever? Ideal date? Scaling a huge dangerous mountain for fun. Okay, that sounds really scary. I'm not too sure. He might be a little bit too adventurous. What would you never leave at home with? An extra tube of energy gel. Okay. I used to spend a lot of time thinking about my mile time. Used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Oh. Yeah, you are a dad now, Craig. Okay, let's see what Matt has to say. On a Friday night... Oh, wait. Hold on. I should read the actual description. He's an avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at Coffee Spoon or hanging out the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. Okay. Perfect cold brew setup. One drip at a time, baby. Okay. Lots of coffee. I like coffee. I don't think as much as he does. If you had to take one thing to a desert island, find tunes to pass the days away. Respectable. What are your turn-ons? Multi-instrumentalism. Oh my goodness. Words are hard. That word. What did you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. Oh my god, he's living his dreams. Good for him. Favorite movie? Shit with subtitles? Yes, absolutely a subtitle girly. My parents hate it. If I have something on with subtitles, they like yell at me. But I don't see a problem in having the subtitles on. Surely they can get over it. But no, my dad like really, really hates it. An ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. Okay, wait, I do like Matt a lot. What do you never leave at home without? My headphones. both in ear and over ear just in case. Yeah, I was so mad I forgot my headphones today, but luckily I have over ear headphones at work, but I forgot my in ear ones to bring with me. But it's okay. I still have my over ear ones. I spent a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas in song titles come from and where did it go? Do we all just agree that it's a bad idea? Interesting. Okay. That's Matt. I have subtitles on even when I speak the language. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of times, especially like if you're not like super paying attention in the movie, like if you miss something, you can kind of go back and read a little bit what they said beforehand. And I don't know. I think it's easier to focus with the subtitles on. Sometimes if there's no subtitles, it kind of just sounds like they're going, you know? Like they're not saying actual words. Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging around with my awesome daughter and thinking of new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. I do not like fishing, but I really like how sweet you are with your daughter. Friday night, just see how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. Okay, he's very grill and fish heavy. If you could take one thing to a desert island, what would it be? A fishing pole? That's actually pretty practical. I accept that answer. What are your turn-ons? A keen understanding of steak cuts. Okay. A fireman. That makes sense for what he wanted to be. He's into romantic comedies. I like rom-coms. What's your ideal date? Deck building? I don't know if that's you're just wanting to use me for free labor. That's not a date. Why do you never leave at home without a portable fishing pole? I spend a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay. I think I really like his personality, but I don't think we have a lot of common interests. Robert. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you'll know it will use the information against us, right? Interesting. He's a little conspiracist. On a Friday night, you are most likely to make a deal in an alleyway, have it go badly. Who's the cop? Who was it? Guacamo? I trusted Guacamo. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? A gun. Damn. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. Yeah, he's too abrasive, I fear. What's one thing that you wanted to be whenever you grew up? A gifter? A grifter. My bad. I was like, what does that even mean? A gifter? What's your favorite movie genre? Italian neo-realism? What's your ideal date? Grave robbing? The fuck? What's something you never leave home without? At least 4 knives? Guys, I don't like... Why is he so abrasive? It's just... I thought maybe, like, you know, he just looked the way he looked and tough and stuff, but he's, like, actually criminally insane. Spend a lot of times thinking about, do you ever really look into the eyes of rabid animal? Do you ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes? Okay. So Robert is now gonna be placed below Hugo. Still, I think Joseph is after him, but Robert's down for sure. I think Craig, Matt, Brian, Robert is probably at the end after these guys, but let's read and then I'll do my ranking. How do you do? I have finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through the graveyard and spending my time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest Victorian fashion, that's so cute! The inevitability of our own demise or black cats, please send me a letter. Okay, I like Damien. On a Friday night, he likes to listen to true crime podcasts while I taxidermy my newest specimens. Okay, I like that. I was never really a podcast girly, but I love true crime stuff. But I like watching like videos rather than just listening to them. But I used to watch a lot of true crime stuff, like a lot. I still do sometimes, just not as much. He would take a coffin to a desert island. His turn-ons are pronouncing bosom. I'm probably not pronouncing it correctly, so sorry, bud. He wanted to be a bat when he grew up. Double bat mentioned in one stream. This is crazy. Oh my god. Wait, Damien's getting major points right now. Wait, why did he get to pick a horror movie? Foreign art house horror? I wanted horror as an option. What's your ideal date? It's a night we're both industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our heartbeats. Wait, guys, I really like Damien. But do you never leave home without an upside down cross? Mortality Salence is what he's constantly thinking about. Okay. I think new ranking, it's gonna be Craig, Damien, Matt, Brian, Robert. But let's see where these guys fall in line with that. Hugo, middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on the 18th century literature of various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that to put my son in a cherry bomb and if you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. Oh, his son's so destructive. He would, on a Friday night, brew some strong tea and paint his miniatures. Okay, that's cute. On a desert island, a remembrance of things past by Marcel Proust. I don't know the literature, I'm sorry. Oh, he likes muscles. Okay. I'm a big beefy boy. I'm actually not. I'm a little twink. But I have big beefy boy mentality. He wanted to be a movie star. He likes documentaries on art history. His ideal date is each of us reads a different book on the opposite sides of couch in comfortable silence. That's quite nice. I guess it's an ideal date, not first date. I was kind of assuming first date. I don't think this would be a good first date idea, but like, it's definitely a cute date for sure. You never leave at home without his glasses. I've forgotten them at home a lot. Okay. Spends a lot of time thinking about people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Hugo's nice. I will say that. I don't think he's the man for me. I think Hugo is gonna go above Robert, but below everyone else. And then we got Joseph. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years and running. Living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and 4 amazing kids. Yeah, that you're gonna cheat on, because why the hell are you on Dad Book trying to hook up with other dads? I mean, I guess this isn't a dating site, but why are you trying to hook up with other dads? If I'm not in church, you can catch me on open water, sailing through the seas of the adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. Friday night, he's likely to lead the community in a fun mixer. He wants to take a 6-string with him on the island. His turn on is his loving wife. I highly doubt that. He wanted to be a ship captain whenever he grew up. He likes feel-good movies. His ideal date is a lovely night on the town with his wife. I highly doubt that. What do you never leave at home without? A good book. And he spends a lot of time thinking about how I can be a better man, husband, and father. I highly doubt that. Because why the hell are you gonna cheat on her? Okay. So yeah. Basically, Damien, he went up a lot. I think he's #2 now. I think, yeah. Craig, Damien, Matt, Brian. Hugo, Robert, Joseph. That's my order of how I like the fellas. So, with that in mind, let's message our good old buddy old pal Craig. Doo. Sorry. Wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig's dad book page and type out a message. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor, let's catch up like old times. A couple of moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. Bro, my man, let's definitely hang soon. Maybe a little different from our old weekend long benders, but it will still be fun. We exchange a couple more messages and he logs off and prepares for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda Panda! I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. Forensic file marathons are so comfy. I'm so sorry, I was not looking at chat. I do not know when you said that, or how long ago it was. But yes, I love forensic file marathons. I realized I did not look at chat for a long while, so I'm so sorry. I feel like these are all lies to keep people away. Yeah, what Joseph was saying. Yeah, I don't like them. I think it's a mixture of like the youth minister, him's children being demonic, and he has a wife. Like all three of those things, it's just very, very bad. You're good. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll do better, I swear. I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor. I already read that. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. No! Hey, are you alright? Oh. Oh, no! Yeah, I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized that dogs are too often killed off in movies to elicit emotional reactions from the audience instead of being given the respect that they deserve. It's not right. Oh my god, do you think that's what she was actually crying about, or is she just like really good about covering it up? Like that was such a wild response if that's not what she was actually crying about. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? If there's anything, you know, going on, I just want to let you know that I'm here for you and I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Thanks, Popsicle. Aw, Popsicle. That's cute. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm convinced. I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure that she'll tell me when she's ready. What you working on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. I took a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs. Hell yeah! Dogs! Mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game. Wanna go? Remember that time that you signed me up for softball and you brought me all the gear and then took me off to the first game, and then someone hit a ball toward me and I just ran off the field crying? And you hit, oh my goodness. You hid in the dugout and would scream if I had to pick you up, yes? I was so afraid of baseballs, I thought they were gigantic. Sentient softball. Let me take a sip of water. So does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye, determined. I'm finally ready to face my fears, head on. Let's do this. Amanda and I make a short drive to the local softball field for a kids' softball game. It's pretty packed. We clamber up to the bleachers and take our seats on the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere. So, when did the kids start crying and running off the field? You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kids crying, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. For nostalgia purposes, of course, not because I take joy in children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. The game starts and some kids run around the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest, as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot. Reading the kids' brightly colored jerseys, I see that the Maple Bay Flapjacks is against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks? Choke up on the bat, Miranda. Yeah, Miranda, square up! How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard despite their name. Way to go, Amanda. Very proud of you. But yelling is fun. Give it a shot. It's cathartic. Keep your eye on the ball. And also keep an eye on the bat! And the outfield! And the other players! Keep your eye on all this stuff simultaneously! Nice. Very good advice. I bet that she's gonna do great. Miranda's gonna hit a home run. We watch a couple of innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. Seems like he's doing good with the kids. Cake Stand Craig is good with children. Whoa! It's amazing how hard they are hitting the ball and how no one has to run off the field crying yet. Dear Amanda, Amanda dear, you have to let it go. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up to bat. They hit a fly ball out into the center field. The tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead. No! There was one time I was playing softball in middle school. I think I was like in 7th grade. And I remember I like went to catch the ball and like the ball hit the top of my glove and it like hit me straight in the neck. And like my instinct was to like, you know, kind of coil down, and I ended up catching the ball, but I did catch it with my neck. I don't know if that counted as an out or not, because I had to go to the nurse's office after that. I was like crying. It hurt so bad, but all that matters is that I caught the ball, right? I was an epic teammate that day. I only got a slightly bruised neck for like a couple days, so it was all good. Absolutely. Yeah. I sure hope that it counted as an out. It probably did. I caught the ball, just not traditional catching. I kind of, after that, had a fear of softball. There was another time I also got hurt playing softball because we played out in the field. Like, I think this was the year after. But we played out in the field and it had like rained the night before, so it was a little bit muddy. And I know like that time whenever we were playing, I was like running to like base or something, and I like slipped because it was muddy and like wet and slippery, and so I slipped and like I rolled my ankle, or I did something where I got hurt. And yeah, so then after that I stopped trying in PE. I was like, screw this, I'm not gonna be a tryhard. Especially whenever we played softball, like I didn't do anything because I was just really scared of getting hurt again. I was like, me and softball, we don't mix. So I relate to Amanda and her fears. The girl plops down onto the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off the field as she sobs. Oh, that's so sweet. Man, it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backflipped off a road and into the pool while shotgunning a beer. He is so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl comes down a bit, and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one outfielder eating fistfuls of grass. Ow, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I got hurt in gym class a lot. mainly in softball, but there was a couple of times I also had like just weak ankles. I played volleyball and I rolled my ankle one time in volleyball, and like once you roll your ankle, I don't know what it is, but like I rolled it so much after that, like I had to start wearing like ankle braces every time that I played volleyball. And like I think I even brought them into school at one point because I was rolling my ankle a lot at school as well whenever I was playing sports. So I got hurt quite a bit in gym class, unfortunately. I remember we were doing our hockey unit, and like it was just like we were playing on the gym floor, and it was like quote unquote hockey. But I remember getting hurt in that one too. So I don't think I'm a clumsy person per se, but I did get hurt a handful of times in gym class, so maybe I'm a little bit clumsy, but I really don't think I am. I'm just, I don't know. Maybe I am clumsy, I just don't want to say the words. I did too. I hurt my hand incredibly badly in volleyball once. Ooh, wait, was it because like did it hit your fingertips and like your fingertips like bent backwards? Well, I guess that would be like if you were blocking. I've had that happen to me a couple times where like I jammed my fingers. Like the ball hit me directly on top of my fingers. And it hurt a lot. I also, one time in volleyball, I popped a blood vessel in my hand. I don't know how I managed to do that. I actually did that a couple times in volleyball. So that hurts a whole lot if you pop a blood vessel. Highly don't recommend it, but yeah, it was worth it. I really enjoyed it. I played volleyball for a lot of years of my life. Follow the trajectory and oh no, it's coming right for me. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I closed my eyes and braced for the impact. Damn, didn't even try to catch it or nothing. Your thumb. Ooh, that's a tough one to hurt because you gotta use your thumb for everything. I opened my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement. I caught the ball. You saved me. I caught the ball, Dad. I caught the ball. You did it, Amanda. Oh my goodness, I'm so proud of you. I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I can do anything. Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment. I don't think anyone else watching really understood. That is so sweet. I'm so proud of you, kiddo. The game ends. Yippee! Indeed, indeed. Yeah, they have such a good relationship. I'm so happy around them. The game ends and Craig's team are declared victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands. Great job, everyone. We walk over to the dugout and congratulate Craig, who is talking with some of the parents. Craig, good work, man. Thanks. We've been putting in a lot of hard work, and it's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? Oh my goodness, they're so cute! A lot of twins in this game. Hello. Killer play out there. Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? Which one of you is the evil one? Hazel. I was gonna say, I feel like the one who has like the unbuttoned shirt and the backwards hat has more evil vibes. She's just like a little sweetie, but she seems like a little punk. Yeah, it's me. Good looking out. Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd be doing that constantly. Yeah, that would be so much fun if you had a twin. I think it would be a little bit, I don't think I would want to have a twin, but it would be kind of fun to mess with people. Yeah, I take all of her math tests, and I usually throw rocks and stuff at people when I get mad at people and tell them that I'm Briar. No! What? We will talk about this later. Mike, bro, I got a couple more things to clean up, then we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms pops into the conversation. Not so fast to celebrate our win, Craig. We're taking the whole team to go get pizza. Oh, I don't know if I can. Nonsense, the girls won. What sort of celebration would it be without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder to give him and gives him goo goo eyes. No, that's my man. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Oh, hell nah. Get your hands off my man. Amanda and I share a look. All right. Is it cool if my bro comes along? Oh, nah, he bro-zoned me. It's rough out here. The mom looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Of course. Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizzas? What? What? It's a real place. I want to go to Thirsty's. Oh yeah, they went to Thirsty's. Went to Thirsty's for reals. Just looking to see. I need to get up and get some water, but I have like 10 more minutes until the pre-rolls are off, so we'll wait until then to do my ad and get up, and I'll get up during the ad. So I just gotta brace myself for talking for 10 minutes. I have like 1 sip of water left. I drink lots of water whenever I read visual novels because I'm bad at reading. Reminds me of all the awful pizza we put into our bodies back in the day. Remember how we used— oh wait, my Craig voice. Remember how we just used to fold the whole pies in half and put taco fillings inside? What the? Taco pizza? That sounds like a college food I should have eaten. Like, I don't think I would eat that now, but like, I feel like I missed out. I should have been eating that whenever I was like 20 years old. Ah, pizza tacos. I could never forget. That sounds bussin'. How did we survive college? Our bodies were younger then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste that we put inside of us. The good old days. The kids run around, playing arcade games, eating greasy food. Amanda and I are up on a couple slices of the mediocre pizza. Hey, give me a pizza that. Oh, give me a pizza that. Okay, I was like, I did not read that right. No, he was just making a pun. No, absolutely not. I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Oh, you don't partake in the junk food anymore? You're all about working out and fitness and healthy eating, I see. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Oh, stop it with these dad puns. I can't. A different mom walks up to us, talking to Craig as if we aren't even here. Oh my goodness. All the women swoon over Craig. Craig, thank you so much for looking after my kids. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are. Oh, I'm really happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been nice since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Oh my god, Martha, get out of here with that. He's my man. Get out of here with that. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Craig smiles sheepishly. Thank you so much, dude. Craig holds his fist up for a fist bump from the mom, and what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. Should I throw him a bone here? Absolutely. What? I don't know what these mean. I want to tag team with Amanda. I want to bring Amanda into it. I don't want to leave Amanda out. I gotta be a good father. I give Amanda another knowing look, and she hits me back with a nod. She understands. She puts a hand on her stomach and looks at me with puppy dog eyes. Dad, I don't feel so good. Oh wait, we're just leaving. We're leaving. Oh, I didn't think that's what that meant. Dad, I feel so good. I don't feel so good. I think I ate too much pizza. Oh no, sweetie. You're not gonna projectile vomit everywhere, are you? Yeah, I think I'm gonna projectile vomit everywhere right now. The words projectile vomit and right now seem unusually seem to get everyone to clear out, but Martha is not budging. Oh god. She's really doing the works. Look at her. She's about to burst. Back up, Martha. You're in the splash zone. I drank a lot of orange juice this morning, and it's feeling pretty acidic. You'll be fine. Amanda shoots me a worried look. This con is going sideways. We should have known that a mom of all people would know a fake puke scam. Oh, well, I guess it went away and I'm fine now. And nothing's wrong. Damn, I picked the wrong option. She turns her back on me to talk to Craig. So I'm taking Hazel and Blair tonight for the sleepover. Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Oh, of course. But I could always use help watching after everyone tonight if you're not doing anything. Oh wow, this lady is really going for the gold. Ha! It will actually be nice to have a night to myself in River, but thanks for the invite. Yeah. Me, you, River, and me, you know, just the three of us. We don't need nobody else in here with us. Okay. It is ad breaky time, so I'm gonna go grab some water. I did have a little activity for ad today. I have Words on stream and Gartic on stream. I don't know if anyone has any preferences for either, but Words on stream is like you mix around the words and like find the hidden words, and then Gartic on stream, there's like a bunch of drawings and you have to do the drawing thing or guess what they're drawing. Let's do the drawing one first, maybe. Oh, I have Words on stream. Let's do Words on stream first, because that's the one that I have up. But yeah, while I'm away, you guys can play this. I don't know. I saw it and I thought it was fun. It might be a fun ad activity. So I'll get that started. Start an ad, and I will be right back once I grab some water. Talk to you guys soon. All right, how are we doing with the words, guys? We got like a minute left. I think I had it to auto. Was it autoing? Apparently not. Well, let's try the pictures. I'll play along too now that I'm here. Okay. I think you just type and it will go for whatever. I don't think you have to designate the number. Got a pencil. Hell yeah. Running? the bottom one? No. I don't know what any of these are. Is that a mouse? No. What is that? What is going on? Watering? Water? I see the one in the middle. It looks like you're watering a flower. Grow? Oh. TV. VHS. Ah, this is hard. This is hard for real. Fish. Not a fish? Catfish. Not a catfish? Or is that like already a done one? I don't know how this game works. Found. What happens when it's found? Does it do something else? Okay. I don't... This is hard. Salami. Oh, that's a good one. Is it just cylinder for that one? Oh, it was just cylinder. Air. Chase. Race. Run. Oh god, I think we ran out of time. Sinking. Go to the next level? Okay, well, we're not gonna go to the next level. We're gonna go back to the game, but I think that was a little fun activity. Crypt, what did you like better? Did you like words or Gartic better? Be honest. I plan to maybe do this more whenever I leave, so that way you guys have a little something entertaining. Gartic, okay. Yeah, I think Gartic was fun. As we know, I'm not very good with words or anything, but yeah. Also, I'm very disappointed. Nobody pointed out my transitions last time. I changed them just for this game. Okay, you see that? No, oh, it didn't go that time. See that? I changed them just for this game. This game only. As the daddy sorry. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled program. And then, like I said, next break, we will read a little bit of the fanfic. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's like stuffing pizza into the coin slot. Lurk, thank you so much for the lurk, Crypt. Martha angrily turns her attention toward her daughter. Tiffany is not another arcade machine. I swear, if we have to buy it. Martha storms off toward her kid. She seems nice. Yeah, the team is a big one. Weird family. Takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens! Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Phew, I finally have the time to talk to Craig now. Thank God. Man, you're a busy guy, huh? Only on days like today, I hope. Dad! Hey, girls. Dad, can you help us beat our record in DDR? We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help. Aw, that's cute. Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad! Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy. Aw. Sorry, dudes. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. He's such a busy boy. It's all good, buddy. Yeah, do your thing. Craig runs off with his daughters, and I'm left alone with mine. Hell yeah! Amanda time! Let's go! Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. It definitely wasn't like this in college. I feel like we might be a third wheel here. There's no worse place than an arcade to be left to your own devices. You're right. Wanna drop some coin on pinball? I love pinball! There's a pinball place, like a pinball brewery, kinda nearby where my parents live. So we go there for Thanksgiving sometimes around there because we have family from out of town that comes in. So like the week of Thanksgiving, we go out to different things, and we've been to that place multiple times, and I really, really like it, but it's just like a big hall of different they have a couple other arcade machines, but it's mainly pinballs. And so just a big hall of pinball machines, and like I said, it's a brewery, so they have beer and stuff. I'm not a huge beer drinker, but they have a really good cider. They have like seasonal ciders. So I got like a blueberry one time and like an apple one. And I like their cider. But I love pinball. I don't think I'm that good at it, but I love it. Amanda and I pull up to the machine that's feeling pretty hot, and I get it to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. This is something me and my mom would do for real. And immediately she gets the multi-ball. She takes after her father. You're pretty good. Don't patronize me. Hey, just trying to pay a compliment. She sushes me. She's in her zen zone. Goodness, they're really saying all the words that are getting my speech impediment to just freak out. The SHs, the Zs, the CHs. So hard. My lisp can't handle it. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's close to beating my score, but I feel honored just being able to watch. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans onto the pinball machine. Yeah, we went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing. Oh, that's so interesting. So do you know if he's, like, available? Not for long, but baby, he's gonna be all mine, okay? You need to step off my man. Oh, I honestly don't know if I could say... Seriously, you're gonna make it tilt. It's just because it seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it would be great if he... Lady, I swear to God! All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt. No! Janet! Get the fuck out of here. You stone harpy. What?
Ugh.
I said I have to go over there now and put my pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that will hurt your feelings. Amanda. No, she's in the right. Bro! What's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be stuck in here for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out to the pizza place. We head out of the pizza place finally. Amanda promises me that she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home. Aw, hell yeah. Here's the one-on-one time with Craig. I hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. No, not at all, dude. It's totally good. I finally get you all to myself for a second. River burps. Aww. Well, almost all to myself. Hold up. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball. Up for some catch? This might be less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. We stand in the middle of an empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth. I have a cooler in my car that we could grab. There's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange. You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back on my Craig Stand keg days and reminiscing about it. Those were the good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off the rare horizontal keg stand. Horizontal keg stand? How does that even work? Did he, like, lift up the keg to him? Interesting. Or was he, like, planking on the keg stand? I have a lot of questions. I want to see this horizontal keg stand. It was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long, I don't even know where to begin. Let's talk about coaching softball. Oh, he likes that. So, softball coach is the life you wanted, or is it just the life that was thrust upon you? Oh, he made a good noise in my ear. I'll admit, I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we had to get them into sports. There was no one there to run the team. For a moment, oh my goodness. The more I did it, the more I saw how much it meant to the girls, and I'm worried that there'll be a riot if I quit. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats. Yeah. Children be crazy sometimes. They're quick and they work as a team. I've trained them too well. They'd take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Exactly. I want to know about his kids. Aw, he also liked that. I can't believe you're a father of 3. Neither can I. You know me, I'm an indecisive person. You switched your major 4 times. Yeah, that seems like a Craig thing. Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, but raising kids, when Briar and Hazel were born, it finally made sense. It was like all the time I had spent trying to figure things out led to them. I couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. Aw, that's so sweet. I had the same exact feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing to ever happen to me. It could only be the only thing that happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life that I lived. Such good dads. So, you run a business now? Yep, we sell fitness gear, imports and exports mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon. Of course it's a fitness line. I love that. Good for him. I nod, mostly using my sweatpants to watch TV and not, sweating. Sounds like he'd make a killing. If you ever need athletic gear, I got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure wear brand while I mow my lawn. That's the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to, yes. It's quite nice out here. Quiet. Must be good to get away from the softball moms for a bit, huh?
Oh no.
Christ, Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that?
Nice.
Actually, it wasn't nearly this bad. Yikes.
Oh no.
I'm just so not interested, I'm very gay and very falling for my college roommate. Well, what are you interested in? I don't know, man. Peace and quiet. He's done with the lady drama. He said, I don't need another lady ever.
Dude.
Oh my goodness. Oh wait, I read sexual fantasy and I was like, wow, that was fast. My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday. But more seriously, I can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time. And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear ya. So, the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. Hell yeah. You're doing a great job. The kids love you. To add of it, the whole team loves you. I think you got this whole dad thing down. Thanks, bro. It really means a lot coming from you. While I'm distracted, I miss the softball and... Oh, not again. It hits me right in the head. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along. Sorry, dude. Craig runs over to me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do that dad thing for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my head.
Oh no.
It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better. Oh, please do tell me. You would be so lucky. I mean... I mean, I feel like I've earned it at this point, waiting all day to hang out with you. Oh, well. Oh my god. Craig leans in and kisses my forehead. Ah, I love forehead kisses. They're so sweet. Craig, walk it off, champ. Oh my god. Whew. It's getting hot in here, guys. Are the lights on this softball field really hot, or is that just me? That's what I'm saying. I get up and dust myself off. River yawns. Aw, it's way past River's bedtime. Hey, little buddy, you must be getting tired, huh? I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so... You get older and life kind of just gets in the way, huh? We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party that we went to? Remember that one house party that we went to and got broken up by a helicopter? How could I forget? You hopped over to a concrete... You hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But on the other side of the fence was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked. Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them, like we were out for a stroll. And not knowing that they were at a party, they were joking with us about how big of a bust it was. Oh my goodness, let me take a sip of water. We had to talk with them for 30 minutes. You told them that they were interested in joining the academy. Oh my goodness. And they started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college. The good old days, right? I get back to our car, and Craig pulls me into a hug. Aw, or at least as much as we can manage with a baby between us. Cute! Never enough time, huh? I guess not. Let me make it up to you. Let's hang out soon, yeah? Yeah. I like that. Hell yeah. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over her collage glue stick in hand. Collage glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil? I figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter and Lip Sync battles. Do the sharks lip sync or do the shark hunters lip sync? Yes. Everyone. Lots of lip syncing. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at the good art you have made. Thanks. I'm just about done. Like before, it's still a lot of dogs, and in one corner a giant pile of cash, and the other it's... Amanda, is that me? Yep, the whole thing is about my goals for the future. And those are basically just to sit in a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs and have a good, strong, mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Oh, Amanda, that's so sweet. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. The waterworks. It's happening. Aw, Dad. You did this with your good art. She pats me on the back. Their relationship is so cute. Hey, how was your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy. Yeah, dude, the softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice? Dare I say, parallel parking? Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Slay! I think that was a very, very good date with Craig. Take care of late night television for me, alright? I'll let them know that you said hey. Slay! I think that's gonna be... Oh my goodness. tough talk, embarrassed child, baby, dude, coach, softball. Daddy points? We get daddy points for dating? S tier rank?
Back in college. I've missed you, dude.
Oh my goodness, I was talking over that. I don't know if you guys heard that. He said something college. I missed you, dude. We got an S tier date with Craig. That's pretty good. I think we're gonna stop Dream Daddy here, but I think we're gonna read a little bit of this fan fiction. I don't think I'm gonna read all of it on stream. Let me go over to just chatting. Let me also change my stream title. Let's jump into the just chatting category. What should I title it? Reading really weird fan fiction about myself. Who made this? So for those who don't know, which you probably should because I've been talking about it quite a lot, Talking Goat was so very kind and silly, and he made a little fan fiction about me and the Reaper Leviathan, and that's what we're gonna be reading here. But I want to properly shout him out here, so I'm gonna say Talking Goat TTV wrote such a nice story for me. Be sure to check out, oh my goodness, I can't type, his channel, and we'll have this pinned for the rest of the stream while I'm reading it. And if you guys aren't following Talking Goat, you totally should. We're going to be having a collab stream on Monday, which is going to be really, really fun. And I think he's very close. I don't know what his follower goal or how many followers you have now, Talking Goat, but I know he's very close to hitting affiliate. So please go show him some love. He's my little TikTok buddy. We've been hyping each other up on TikTok a whole heckin' lot. Let's change into just chatting. Sorry, I was not set up for this, so we're gonna be setting up right now. I'm gonna have to get it. I still have to save Dream Daddy. Hold on, let me save and then close the game. Saving. Okay, I gotta open up Discord because that wasn't opened. Oh Lord. Who would do such a thing? I don't know. Who would do such a thing? Discord. Give me 1 second. Like I said, I just gotta find it. Okay. PDF. I don't know how I should add this into my, so that way you guys can see it. Let's see. Can I guess technically I open it up with a browser, so maybe I can PDF browser it. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay. Sorry. Doing setup stuff on stream is so awkward. Okay, let's see. We don't need to see all that. And then this is scuffed as hell. If I just make it bigger, how does that look? Kind of bad. Not gonna lie. It looks very bad. Where'd it go? PDF. If I put it off to there. Move me a little bit closer to chat here. You guys can kind of see it. I mean, I'm gonna be reading it out loud too, so it's not the best setup. I will say it's not the best setup, but you know, we're working on a whim right here. So let's see what we got. I'm a lot more nervous to read this. Like I said, I'm not a huge I get reading anxiety, so it's a lot more anxiety inducing. Let's see how many pages we got. We got 7 pages. Like I said, I'm probably not going to read the entire thing. If you want to read it entirely, I believe it's both in Goat's Discord and my Discord. So, Discord. I don't have a thing for Goat's Discord, but if you check out his channel, he has his Discord linked in a panel, I think, and I think it's not broken anymore. So, anyways, I'm stalling because I'm nervous to read. Let's have a crack at it, shall we? I have read a little bit. I read the first draft of the first quote-unquote chapter. So I have read a little bit of it already, and I was very, very amazed by it. The waves sparkled with the unbearable brightness of the cloudless morning on 4546B. Mixelsa was making, she hoped, her last journey to the Aurora's final resting place. Her beloved Seamoth gently skipped along, kissing the crullation waves underneath. It was safer on the surface now, but she knew that she'd have to submerge once the vibrant coral shallows began to give away the barren dunes surrounding the crash site. The reapers screamed as they claimed their meals. In the end, her diligence had been in her salvation, diving deeply to pore over dozens of wrecked sections of the massive ship. Far too many ruined life pods had proved to be absurdly dangerous, but produced a number of Altera PDAs packed with information. Most of it was useless, but a few codes and clues had allowed her to obtain crucial schematics and data about the planet. In particular, the captain's quarters, deep within the bowels of the still flaming Aurora, were noted as containing plans for an escape rocket. It was almost too good to be true, but she had to try. She heard the distinctive roars of the Leviathans in the distance as she docked. Oh my god, I love hearing the Leviathan roar. She'd seen them rip apart so many creatures as they had blurred. She had seen them rip apart so many creatures that they had all blurred together in her memory. She stumbled and shuddered, vibrating in the ship as she walked carefully across the slanted metal slab that had once been its foredeck. Memories floated to mind of hurrying across the carnivorous main hall to grab a synthesized coffee before her shift started, and never quite making it on time. The heart grew as she ventured further into the interior of the ship. By the time that she reached the living quarters, it was unbearable. Electrical fires still burned in what seemed like every room, turning the interior of the ruined husk into an oven. Sweat dripped down from her lithe form onto the titanium floors as mixed throat muscles strained to swallow as much fresh air as possible. As quickly as possible. Strained to swallow as much fresh water as possible, as quickly as possible. She turned the empty container into a trash can. She tossed the empty container into a trash can, still unwilling to litter in the destroyed strip. Real! Littering's bad, guys. Do not litter. I do not stand for littering. I would have recycled it if I could have. I guess if it's just a cup, you don't have to recycle it. But if it was a plastic water bottle, recycle your plastic, guys. Finally, she reached the captain's quarters. She punched 2679, which also I completely forgot that was the code. So I know Goat plays this game a lot more than me, so he might have just known that, but I do know that he did a lot of research for this little story, which is really, really impressive. So shout out again, Talking Goat. A lot of attention to details. Onto the cracked number pad, and the door slid open with a metallic groan of protest. No fires inside, as luck would have it. The room was impeccably tidy, considering the circumstances. She rummaged through the shelves of the captain's desk, but found not one, but 2 PDAs. The second had been locked inside a false drawer in the desk, slid open by the debris during the crash. She quickly downloaded its contents and stuffed a poster and scale model of the Aurora into her back and fled the area. Yeah, the little Aurora model. So cute. You gotta get all the cute collectibles. For sure. I should have brought that back home with me before I left the planet. I'm sad that I left them down there. I had to look up most of it. Okay. I thought I was going to give you benefit of the doubt that maybe you were just a really killer Subnautica fan. Mick clambered hurriedly into the sea moth. Fresh crab wounds on her arms. Little blighters were still infesting the ship. For a moment, she had wished that she had never repaired the reactor core so that they could all get cancer and die. Yeah, fuck those fucking blighters. I had such a hard time. Like, I was so mad whenever I was repairing the Aurora and they were just all up on me. I was actually very mad that day. I fucking hate those things. Also, warpers. Fuck warpers for real. Yeah. Me and warpers, I don't fuck with warpers. I hate those bitches. Hate those bitches a lot. She carefully folded her ears back and her wings tore forward as she shifted in place. The gear. I remember reading this. Yeah. I was like, man, that's fucked up. They couldn't even make a specialty like little thing for me. Like, I built this. How does my head not fit into it? The headrest in the Seamoth, unfortunately, was not designed for humanoids with vestigial purple bat wings excluding from their lustrous black hair. She piloted for too long. If she piloted for too long, she inevitably ended up with a splitting headache. That's so messed up. I made the Seamoth. Could I not like make a little modification for it so that way it could fit my wings? Messed up. She fired up the tiny engine and pushed the control wheel down forcibly, willing the tiny ship to reach the sandy bottom without attracting any attention from the ravenous mega fauna nearby. She had become adept at piloting the vessel that she had synthesized in her time here. Goodness. Again, I told you I'm bad at reading. But the Seamoth was by far her favorite. Quick and nimble, just like her. Oh my goodness, thank you. I have been told that I'm very fast and agile before. I love being quick, nimble, fast, agile. I love it. The Seamoth was my favorite. I fucking hated the Cyclops. She swerved around the titanium beam with her wider than Cyclops. She swerved around the twisted titanium beam, wider than her Cyclops, was long. Her heart leaped into her throat. Adrenaline pumped through her body as she realized she was mere feet away from the onyx black eye piercing mandrels of a Reaper Leviathan. She froze, every muscle in her body tense up with readiness to act. She learned the hard way that you can't simply outrun a Reaper. They're too fast, too strong. And once they had you in their grip, they wouldn't let you go until they had consumed you. Dang! Yeah, Reapers, they be scary. They just be silly, goofy guys, but yeah, I like whenever they get their big grip on me and throw me around. She locked eyes with the powerful beast, daring to make the first move. She had to know where it would strike to be able to dodge it and thrust it into the submersible and thrust the submersible out of danger. Time still stood with the adrenaline cruising through her brain, ensured that she would never forget this moment. A small cry of protest escaped her lips as an involuntary twitch from her wrist made the sea moth pinch slightly to the left. It was a deadly mistake. She knew it. She followed her instincts and leaned into the pitch, forcing the sip to reverse in the hopes of throwing it off at the initial attack. In a dreamlike electric calm enveloped her as she looked back and realized the immense predator hadn't moved a muscle. It hung in the water, undulating slowly to maintain buoyancy. Every fiber in her being told her to run, but she wouldn't look away from its cold, dark eyes as her sea moth drifted silently into the water. She noticed the massive scar extending from the left side of its face down the length of his flank. It was him, the sole survivor, the reaper that had watched her afar as she timidly explored the border of the bulb zone. Okay, I think we will leave it off there because I am stammering around on my words a lot. But I will be reading the rest of it on my own time, just not on stream. But it is so good. Thank you again, Go, for writing this absolute masterpiece. I love it so much. I can't wait to read the rest of it in my own personal time. Probably immediately right after stream. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a little collab stream with Go on Monday, so you guys better all be there because I'm very excited for it. Oh, that's not the right thing. We got this one. As for this week, I'm off tomorrow and Saturday. I'm gonna be going out of town. It's my dad's 50th birthday, so we're doing a little weekend trip out of town, but I'll be back in on Sunday, so we'll play a little game. Sadly, it's not gonna be Dream Daddy. It's just gonna be a little short stream. It's probably only gonna be like an hour, maybe 2 hours at most for stream, which usually I'll try to stream for around 3 hours, so a little bit shorter than usual. But it's gonna be a good time on Sunday, and then, like I said, Monday, I don't know what the rest of my stream schedule will be, but I'll post it on Sunday like I usually do. But just know, Monday, Talkin' Goat. Me and Goat, we're gonna be playing, I think we're gonna be playing Schedule 1. So that will be exciting. I'm very excited for it. Yeah. Thanks again for the story, and yeah, should we raid out? I don't know why I asked that. We always raid out. I was more so just saying, hey, don't leave yet. We're going to be raiding out. Let's see. Who do we got? Who am I following right now that's online? I was gonna say, is there anyone in the same category, but I changed to just chatting. We can... Have we rated Omi before? I don't think we have. Oh, the Fool's Arcana is also online. Let's raid Fools. I don't think I've rated him before, but he's very nice. I like him a lot. He's got a Persona themed stream. He really likes Persona. I think Persona 5 is like his chat log thing, and right now he's playing Danganronpa, which is a very fun game. I do think he's like towards the end of it, so if you haven't seen Danganronpa, it's probably gonna be a little bit confusing, but I think he has really good vibes. So we'll give him a little raid. Everyone, please be very nice to him. And yeah, I hope everyone has a great night and a great weekend, and I hope to see you all on Sunday. Thank you so much. Bye.